If you've got a donut-shaped hole in your soul just waiting to be filled, you're in the right place.
Who wouldn't be happy eating donuts?
This is the ticket to true love.
We're going far beyond the frosting, cutting and frying a batch of donuts for every meal of the day. From the cookie crumble to the mega meaty.
I have never seen a donut like this before.
So circle up for a whole new take on pastry perfection as Food Paradise opens the door to the donut shop. Jersey has the boardwalk, New York has Broadway, but only Minneapolis has Eat Street. A strip of some 50 restaurants packed just south of downtown.
You can find any type of food you could ever imagine within 5 blocks.
That obviously includes donuts, served with a retro vibe right here at
Glamdol?
Glamdol, I
Hey, we're
think that's
glamorous. We're dolls.
Glamdol it is. Childhood friends Teresa Fox and Arwen Birch flipped the typical bakery upside down, whipping up a nostalgic bake shop that you'll never want to leave.
You don't want to pop in and pop out.
You don't want to do that. You want to stay and hang out with us and take in the whole Glamdol vibe.
Glamdol Donuts is hands down the best donut shop in the Twin Cities, or probably the country too.
Drop the mic, walk away.
It's a claim not just based on ambiance, but an out-of-this-world selection of innovative donuts.
We've got some oddballs.
We've got a peanut butter and sriracha with spicy peanuts.
But some of our really popular items are our brunch items.
Brunch donuts? Goodbye bagels. Hello hot chicken and waffles donut. Though, it kind of looks like an ordinary donut to me.
It's not an ordinary donut, no.
Just kidding. It's no ordinary waffle either. That's a waffle donut.
How they make a chicken and waffle donut is nothing short of sorcery.
Behind the kitchen curtain, the soon-to-be waffle donuts do have a mystical secret.
What makes our donuts really special are the potatoes. They don't add a lot of flavor to the donuts, but they do make the donuts extra moist.
These potato-powered donuts get a light fry, each stirred and flipped with what appears to be drumsticks. Thank you, Minneapolis! Since we're going for a waffle donut, they do need some syrup.
You take a hot donut, slap it right into that sweet maple glaze. Kind of want to make sure it's
give it a
mixed
little
up.
twist.
Give it a little twist because you really want it to attach.
The whole batch gets glazed by hand.
Oh, gorgeous.
Then they take the perfect donuts and smash them. All in service of a brunch creation fit for the Donut Hall of Fame.
Now all it needs is some fried chicken.
We must have tried out at least 10 different recipes trying to come up with the best fried chicken recipe for this one.
And we went with chicken thighs because they are the juiciest and have the most amount of flavor.
The chicken is seasoned with a little bit of cayenne to give it some kick.
And here's the trick. We add a little potato flake to the flour to give it a little extra crunch.
The waffle donut gets an extra drizzle of sweet maple glaze before it meets its final destiny. Now that is a Minneapolis match made in heaven.
Donut chicken and waffles are like...
You know, you get a really good marriage of crunch and soft. You get the sweet maple glaze.
It's kind of like the perfect brunch food because it's savory and sweet to have chicken and waffle donuts together.
I've had chicken and waffles, but not chicken and a waffle donut. But I like it.
While chicken and waffles have an age-old partnership, the Glamdol girls go pretty far back too.
We have been best friends since we were, about 10 years old?
Yep. So Arwen learned how to sew, and she would always make us these most amazing, like, vintage-style dresses.
The transition from being a clothing designer to being a donut designer, if you will, was just a happy move. Donuts just became my medium.
Her showcase, the Minnesota Museum of Donut Art, featuring another brunch masterpiece, the Glam Slammy Donut Sammy. For the artistically uninclined, that's a bacon, egg, and cheese on a glazed donut. With the maple glazed donut split, thick-cut slabs of bacon are crisscrossed, topped with fluffy scrambled eggs, a slice of American cheese, and sandwiched together with more sugary glaze.
It's a little bit of sweet, a little bit of salty. It's the best breakfast sandwich to kick off your day.
The combination of the salty bacon and the eggs and the sweet donut all together in one bite was really good.
It's that bacon, eggs, and cheese. It's hearty, it's nostalgic, and then when you think about pairing it with a Glam Dolls glazed donut, it just takes both of those things to the next level. Oh, I could eat them for days. I shouldn't, but I would.
You certainly should, because when it's donuts for brunch at Glam Doll, the only rule is to enjoy yourself, your food, and your friends.
I mean, just getting to go to work with your best friend.
It's nonstop fun, and well, I feel really grateful. Yeah.
You love me.
Gym, tan, donuts? That's the situation at the Jersey Shore's Broad Street Dough Company, where an out-of-control donut selection is raging.
What are the best donuts in town?
The donuts are off the hook.
They're not ordinary, they're extraordinary.
Owner Des Dahlia has drawn up the Boardwalk's biggest menu, making sure on your beach vacation, you only have to think about one thing.
When you come to Broad Street Dough Co., your toughest decision is deciding what donut you want. There's 23 different donuts on the everyday menu, plus endless specials.
So check it.
We have over 75 different toppings, ranging from cereal to nuts to pretzels to sprinkles, marshmallows. We let our imagination go wild.
Whatever you want on them, they'll put on them. Well, actually, my daughter gave me her order for the week.
I think we ordered enough. Could go for seconds, though.
Worried you might munch through all those flavor combos? Well, at Broad Street Dough, that's when they start stacking. Check out the triple-tiered Antonio, 3-layered rainbow donuts, and that cream in between is sweet cannoli filling. Hey, Des, show us some color.
To make our layered donuts, we divide the batter between 3 bowls. This bowl gets red coloring, this bowl gets green coloring, and this stays white. Can't be shy with this food coloring. You need a lot to get this bright red color.
For true donut perfection, man is no match for machine. The bright colored batter is pumped out the spout, fried and dried with robotic pastry precision. But the best work is still done by hand.
So we take cannoli filling and pipe it onto the green, and then we take the white and put it right down. And more cannoli filling.
If it looks a little Christmassy, here come the ornaments. A drizzle of warm milk chocolate and house-made crushed cannoli shells.
So every bite of the donut has a little bit of crunch. And the last thing is a dash of powdered sugar. A rainbow-colored donut and cannoli, all in one bite.
The colors are so awesome. It's like, how do they get the bright, vibrant colors in a donut? It was like eating a cannoli, but even better, like cake.
On my face.
My absolute favorite. I don't need to eat a cannoli, I just need to eat an Antonio.
There's still a whole list of donuts from A to Z, but the best of the batch starts with C, the Cookie Monster. A bright blue donut covered in glaze, crumbled cookies, and irresistible raw cookie dough. Wait, doesn't new Cookie Monster support eating healthy?
Yes. Have another donut?
Hey, it's food paradise. We have a whole tray.
So we take our blue donut, dip it in the warm vanilla glaze, then we press it into the crushed chocolate cream cookies.
That's drizzled with chocolate syrup, even more vanilla glaze, and as a wise man once said, "Me want cookie."
Who doesn't love eating raw cookie dough? These are safe to eat because there's no eggs inside.
Good to know, because when it comes to the Cookie Monster, you'll want to eat every bite.
It
has 2 cookies in it. It has the chocolate cream cookie and like the chocolate chip cookie dough, which is delicious, and the cream just ties it all together. And it's moist, it's delicious, the cookie dough just adds like the perfect touch, and it's blue. Who knew blue could taste so good?
Apparently Des did, and she wants you to join her for a donut break at Broad Street Dough Company.
We all lead very busy lives, but when you come in here, you stop, you smell the donuts, you see the donuts, and you eat the donuts.
Like the Cookie Monster, some of our smaller bakers are fans of his too, like the kids who run Five Daughters Bakery.
Our kids, they work the register, they learn to bake a little bit, and it always ends in them eating donuts, which is fair.
And they're popping some unusual treats into a new kind of donut.
I'm so confused how you managed to melt down popcorn. 100 layers of goodness.
A donut alone can brighten your day, but sometimes they're best as a family affair. Nowhere is that more true than Nashville, Tennessee at Five Daughters Bakery.
They're so sweet.
They're so good.
If you think their donuts are sweet, wait till you meet owner Isaac Meek, wife Stephanie, and their 5 daughters, the royal family of confection perfection.
I was actually an accountant for 10 years, and baking was always my passion at home. And my wife and I really wanted to do something that would connect the family. And so out of that, we've gotten this wonderful family business.
So how do you earn your allowance in the Meek family?
So my wife runs the joint, actually. Our kids, they work the register, they learn to bake a little bit, and it always ends in them eating donuts, which is fair.
And how do the girls feel about being put to work?
I like to do the register sometimes, and I like to sell donuts.
Maggie is adorable. Constance, oh, she's on the phone. Lucy.
My daddy's donuts are the best donuts I've ever had.
Oh my goodness. Evangeline? Aw, we'll come back to you. And Dylan.
My favorite part of the bakery is how much I get to see my mom and dad.
I'm not crying. That was too cute. You can come to see the kids, but stay for Five Daughters 100-layer croissant donuts.
A croissant donut is 135 layers. They puff up a lot bigger than your traditional donuts, and then you can fill them with creams, top them with glazes, do lots of fun things with them.
With 5 kids, you gotta go for fun, like the 100-layer popcorn caramel croissant donut. The popcorn donut starts with a block of croissant-style dough, of course, topped with huge sheets of butter.
What makes our dough so light and flaky is the butter folds. We're gonna fold it really 135 layers of dough and butter.
The first few folds happen by hand, but it's a long way to 135 layers, and it's best to have some help.
This machine is a sheeter. It's essentially like an amazing rolling pin. We can run it through multiple times without breaking our backs.
After a full 24-hour rest, the flattened and folded dough is hand-cut into a more familiar shape, proofed up a few inches, and sent to fry. Now that looks like a fluffy croissant donut. Who's ready for some toppings?
For our popcorn donut, we're actually gonna start with a popcorn grits that we're gonna turn into popcorn glaze.
It starts how you'd expect. Pop popcorn, a drizzle of melted butter, a sprinkle of salt, a pot of warm milk. How'd that get in there?
It's pretty neat. The popcorn actually starts disintegrating pretty much the moment that it hits the milk. The buttered popcorn seeps in this milk for about 5 to 10 minutes.
With a little muscle, those popcorn grits get mashed through a strainer, softened with water, and sweetened with a whole lot of sugar.
This popcorn glaze is perfect. It's thick, but it still runs a little bit off the whisk as it's going. So yeah, it's ready.
Buttery, salty, sweet, and popcorn infused. The gooey glaze is piped onto each 100-layer donut, followed by a beautiful crisscross of caramel and one more topping to make it pop.
Pop sorghum seeds are essentially baby popcorn, the perfect topping for a popcorn donut. And get your fresh popcorn donuts.
Oh my gosh. The
The combinations of both the caramel and the popcorn together is amazing. It tastes really good.
I'm so confused how you managed to melt down popcorn. 100 layers of goodness. It lives up to its name.
It has little explosions in your mouth.
Whether you have your hands full of donuts or daughters, pop in to Five Daughters, where there's always room for one more in the family. If that's got you feeling warm and fuzzy, head to Texas and give our next stop a ring.
There's not a better combination than hugs and donuts.
Houston is spreading donut love the best way they know how, smothered in barbecue.
This is sinful.
By now, you know the standard supplies to make a great donut. Some flour, lots of dough, frosting, cheddar cheese, jalapenos, an entire barbecued brisket? Well, maybe not so standard, but that's how it's done in Houston, Texas, where meat lovers are embracing hugs and donuts.
This is how a Texan should do a donut, absolutely.
That's really different. That's why I came here this morning.
Owner Matt Opaleski snuggled up to donuts in 2015 with dreams of a bakery where every item comes with a little extra affection.
Well, we have the hug bell because we want everyone to start out their day with a hug if they need one. Some people have a bad morning, they come in here, ring the bell, get a hug and some donuts, and they're on their way for a nice day.
There's not a better combination than hugs and donuts.
But what about those who need some late night loving, Texas style?
Donuts are not just for the morning. They can be for any time of the day. We wanted to stay open later. Well, we thought the way to do that was to have something more savory, and it's Texas, so.
That's when Matt cuddled up with local pitmaster Willow Villarreal. Can we zoom in, please? Thank you. So, Willow, what are you bringing to the table?
In Texas, beef is king. Brisket is the centerpiece of any Texas barbecue place.
The result? Donuts and brisket fused together as the brisket donut sandwich. Turns out, Matt will make a donut out of just about anything.
The jalapeno cheddar donut gets started with the basic dough that's already been mixed for about 12 minutes. Then we're gonna add the nice spicy jalapenos and the cheddar cheese. It's gonna get mixed till just incorporated. Then the fun part, the frying.
The fired up dough is formed into rolls that are fried with no center hole to keep all the barbecue goodness contained. Then laid out on a drying rack for some thick waves of glaze.
Even though the donuts are savory, we like to add a little bit of sweetness to it. It helps with the barbecue and the barbecue sauce, and it just helps accentuate the cheddar cheese and the jalapenos.
But can't too much glaze make you lose your mind?
All right, matey, I'm the captain of this savory donut ship.
I'll take that as a yes. That insanity must be the reason that Matt brought this 12-pound barbecued beef brisket into a donut shop.
We get our brisket from a local pitmaster here, Willow, and he's the best in Houston.
Oh, we remember Willow.
He does a slather on the brisket with pickle juice and mustard, and then he puts his special rub on it. I'm not privileged to know what else is in it.
Juicy brisket hits the jalapeno cheddar donut, all topped with fresh onions and crispy pickles. It's a sandwich that'll send you to your Houston happy place.
Having the glazed donuts, you get a little bit of the sweet, and then you get the good barbecue taste from the meat. It's like they go together very well. This is sinful.
It tastes like dinner and breakfast together. Awesome.
I've heard the saying that everything is bigger in Texas. Flavors are big, and all of it just tastes really big. There's a lot of flavor here.
If your appetite is as big as those flavors, Hugs and Donuts has more savory Sammies that'll take you beyond breakfast.
2 turkey sandwiches.
Wrap your arms around this. The roast turkey donut sandwich. A melted cold-cut combo, dripping with brie cheese on a whole new kind of donut.
Our roast turkey sandwich is on a black pepper Parmesan donut. It's our basic dough that we use for all our donuts, just with the addition of a lot of black pepper, a lot of Parmesan, and a lot of goodness.
We decided to do no glaze on it because we have a fig jam, so it adds the sweetness to it.
It's a blend of figs, vanilla, and sugar spread right on the pepper parm donut, followed by thin slices of oven-roasted turkey. In case the Parmesan inside the donut is not enough cheese, slabs of soft brie are laid on the outside and melted down for some extra ooze in each bite. Hey, this is looking pretty good.
Oh, this sandwich is awesome. It's like a sandwich on steroids.
Well, pump me up. What else we got?
Then it has prosciutto, arugula, tomatoes, and pickled onions. Our turkey and cheese sandwich 2.0.
It's mostly savory. The bread is a little bit sweet, but the brie's a good balance. The brie's kind of that middle point that keeps it all together.
I don't know, I like the sweet and the salty combination. It's very good.
A very crunchy bread, you know, juice inside. And when you put together brie, arugula, and prosciutto, you cannot get wrong with that. That's just fantastic.
With so many choices at Hugs and Donuts, from sweet to savory, you might want to make a list. And don't forget the most important thing.
I'm gonna go get a hug right now.
Got to escape all that Texas heat? We've got summer's best cool-down desserts. Mixed with donuts, of course.
Donut with ice cream, we knew it was gonna be good. I didn't know it was gonna be this good.
Bakers of America, start taking notes.
If more donut shops could do this, I think it'd be a good thing.
If the Great Fire of Chicago is the first fire you think of when you're in the Windy City, that's probably because you haven't been to Fire Cakes. They're rewriting history with their uniquely forged Old Fashions.
I feel like I'm in an old-fashioned little donut shop. This is the best donut I've ever had in my life.
So good.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Owner Jonathan Fox was inspired by his own family tree to go old school and get baking.
My wife's great-grandfather was a baker in the northern woods of Wisconsin, in the logging camps. He would make donuts over the open fire, and all the loggers would call them fire cakes.
Over 100 years later, the legendary Fire Cake lives on as their handmade buttermilk old-fashioned donut. But even their modern menu items still pay homage to the past.
We like to take classic desserts that people really connect with and kind of create a donut that's inspired by a classic dessert. We have a lemon meringue pie. We have our double-stacked birthday cake donut.
It's like nostalgia in a bite. It's pretty awesome.
The most awesome? Fire Cake's Peach Cobbler Ice Cream Donut Sandwich. A honey-glazed donut covered with sweet cobbler crust, surrounding a one-of-a-kind peach puree ice cream blend.
It takes a classic peach cobbler dessert to a whole new level when you put it in a donut.
And as for the classic ice cream sandwich, this versus this.
It's absolutely amazing.
An amazing sandwich starts with amazing yeast dough, ever so fragile and handled with light, delicate fingers. Okay, not so much. Shaping the dough spreads out the yeast while popping gas pockets. And from the look of this guy's hands, probably helps with muscle tension and stress relief, too. It all lands in the hands of Chef Maria Duran, who keeps rolling with what appears to be miniature farm equipment.
We poke holes with the docker, and this helps to release air from the dough. This helps the donut to rise evenly.
Okay, and what is that thing?
Next, we cut the dough into rectangles to give it the classic ice cream sandwich shape.
Carving 100 cookies at once. Now that's cutting corners. This is all very mesmerizing, but we've got to get frying. The rising yeast rounds out the rectangles, now doubled in size before a dip in the oil.
These donuts cook fast. They need only like 30 seconds per each side. As soon as these donuts came out from the fryer, they need to be glazed right away.
Each donut is soaked with a wildflower honey glaze, which also acts as an adhesive for the hallmark peach cobbler crust.
To finish our donuts, we're gonna coat them with old-fashioned donuts.
Wait, you're gonna cover the donuts with other donuts?
We crumble the donuts by hand.
Ah, a donut crumble.
We combine almond praline crumbles and candy almonds.
Still dripping with glaze, the donuts are all hand-rolled in the crunchy crumble, forming donuts basically coated in other donuts. And the main attraction, ice-cold bars of fruity peach puree ice cream.
And we finish it with the drizzle of the bourbon caramel. 2 classic American desserts into 1 sweet sandwich.
It tastes exactly like a peach cobbler, which I didn't think would be possible with a donut. It's like the perfect combination with the donut sandwich on there. So good. So good.
The yeast donut in between the ice cream just melting everywhere. Amazing. Couldn't ask for anything better.
My wife would be extremely disappointed if she caught me eating this, only because she's not here with me. This is like several desserts combined in one. This is the ticket to true love.
Come fall in love yourself at Fire Cakes, where every classic dessert is better on a donut. The U.S. has every kind of donut imaginable, from the flamboyantly frosted to the sky-high stacked. But in Portland, Oregon, 180 is opening up the circle with Spain's take on sugary fried dough, the churro.
Here I am in Portland and I'm eating Spain. Couldn't be better.
Raised in Puerto Rico and chef-trained in Spain, Maria Baez runs the 180 kitchen, frying up gourmet churros, that's churros with an X, using recipes from the heart of España.
A churro is a fried dough, Spanish style. It's breakfast, snack, pre-dinner. It's just perfect.
Dusted with cinnamon and sugar, alongside sweet sauces for dipping, Maria's classic churros have the donut-addicted turning a full 180. While Americans love our donuts, Spain's churros are a way of life.
In Spain, churro is part of the culture every day.
It's special to have a place like this that reminds me home.
180 has won hearts of all origins with those authentic traditional churros. But some Oregon ingenuity takes them to the next level. Say hello to the chocolate-covered churro. While Maria's kitchen is 5,000 miles from Spain, she's got a trick to make the chocolate churro taste just right.
This is the secret to our churros. We import our flour from Spain. Flour is like wine. So it depends where it grows. It's the purest form of Spanish flour that we can find. It very much honors the churros from Spain.
Mixed with hot water and salt, that flour forms traditional churro dough. Each batch is kneaded by hand, but their signature shape comes from a more high-tech Spanish import.
The machine creates the ridges and it helps the oil kind of move through the dough and helps with the crispiness.
And in under 5 minutes, the crispy sticks are ready for a dip.
We like to dip our churros in a semi-sweet chocolate, and we finish it with a really flaky sea salt that we get locally from the Pacific Coast. We call it more Portland-centric churro.
And the 180 chocolate churro is absolutely radiant.
It's not too sweet. There's a balance of sweet and salty, and I dipped it in the chocolate, which actually made it super chocolatey, which is actually really nice.
So this chocolate is really good. It's very, very thick, but it's not too sweet either, and it's the perfect combination between the churros and the chocolate.
While the chocolate churro looks good on the outside, for the best of 180's menu, it's what's on the inside that counts. Check out the Crema Catalana Churro Relleno. A heavenly hollow churro stuffed to the brim with creamy toasted custard. It all starts with the push of a button.
Make the churro rellenos, we make the dough into short, shallow cylinders. We're really looking for that golden yellow color.
Relleno is Spanish for filled, and after the fry, these churros earn their title.
Our crema catalana has fresh vanilla beans, lemon, and a little bit of orange sauce.
But the true inspiration is all in the finishing touches.
In Spain, there's a crema catalana dessert. It's a custard that's finished with a sugary shell, and we wanted to turn that into a churro. We'd top them with a little bit of sugar With a blowtorch, we torch it to give it a nice crystallized sugar on top, so it tastes just like a creme brulee.
It's got the like crunchy churro effect on the outside, and the inside is like a yummy cream. The outside has the little like creme brulee effect, burned, singed, but in like a delicious, in a tasty way.
A stuffed churro is kind of like a stuffed donut, but warm and even better. And I kind of want to try dipping it in the chocolate sauce. Give it a little taste. Mmm, even better.
Whether it's stuffed or standard, cheers to the churro, a multinational testament to interweaving cultures and harnessing energy across...
Ugh, it's too philosophical.
All right, you give it a try then.
Churros are just delicious.
So that might be a Spanish donut, but when it comes to the French connection, they're even more souped up.
It's like French onion soup dessert. It has a hint of sweet, but it has like a little essence of Parmesan.
Definitely cheese-packed, which is my favorite thing in the entire world.
When dessert and dinner come together, you get a whole new family of food.
It's like a cake and a donut got married and had little cookie babies.
Whether they're cut by hand or pumped by machine, the next step for nearly every donut is a finishing fry in piping hot oil. But if you're trying to trim the fat and skip the oil, hop off the L at Chicago's Baker Miller for an oven-baked take on donuts known as Doughboys.
It's a new twist on an old favorite.
Just like these Doughboys, bakers are better in pairs. And after bringing Doughboys to Chicago in 2010, these two newlywed chefs had no trouble naming their hotspot.
Our name is actually Miller. We mill our own grains. Megan is the baker. I actually lead more the savory side, and she leads the sweet side.
And if you want the scoop on the Doughboy, let Megan fill you in.
A Doughboy is a baked donut. It's kind of a sweet roll dough that's baked in a muffin tin, usually dipped in butter and rolled in sugar of some kind.
Sounds good, but I'm not quite sold.
You can also fill it with anything that you want.
Jackpot! The flavors range from cherry lemonade to sweet cinnamon toast, but the fan favorite is more fit for dinner. The French onion soup Doughboy. Forget the bread bowl. That's a full serving of cheesy, sweet French onion soup. On top of and inside a soft donut.
We use an ice cream scoop for the dough to make rounds that we then put into the tin because it makes them perfectly round.
Making soup can be a process, but the French onion soup Doughboy has literally been in the works for years.
The Doughboy dough is made with our own 2-year-old sourdough starter. They bake in a 350-degree oven for 20 to 30 minutes until they're perfectly golden brown and perfectly round and even.
Baking over frying. These are looking pretty healthy.
We coat our fresh baked Doughboy in melted butter while it's still a little bit warm.
And never mind. No complaints. We love butter almost as much as we love cheese.
We roll it in a blend of Asiago and Parmesan cheese because that gives it a nice nutty saltiness.
A cheesy outside is exciting, but Doughboys are all about the filling. Make a hole, David.
I'm gonna stuff it with our caramelized onion filling that's made with Gruyere and really cooked down reduced onions that are soft and super sweet. And that's gonna give it the nice gooey texture of a French onion soup.
Doughboy or not, a sprinkle of smoked Gruyere cheese must finish every serving of French onion soup. That's cheese long.
Now these French onion soup Doughboys are gonna go back into the oven for about 5 minutes just to set the outside and melt the cheese, make sure that it's really gooey.
The sweetness from the caramelized onions, and then it's countered with the saltiness of the 3 cheeses. This French onion Doughboy is delicious, and I think he wants to try some too.
It's like French onion soup dessert. It has a hint of sweet, but it has like a little essence of Parmesan.
It is savory, definitely cheese-packed, which is my favorite thing in the entire world.
What does this taste like?
Cheese in heaven.
Sure feels like heaven. The quiet city courtyard is a relaxing, serene... Sorry, it's a relaxing, serene atmosphere. I said a relaxing, serene atmosphere where you can enjoy... Okay, so the joint has some urban charm, but most people barely notice. If the L rolls in while you're finishing breakfast, catch the next train and stick around for dessert. You'll want to hitch a ride on Baker Miller's Cookies and Cream Doughboy, a buttery baked donut rolled in crushed cookies and stuffed to the brim with frosting.
We start with a giant cookie because we're gonna break it apart, pulverize it, and then coat the outside of our doughboy with it.
The cookie crumbles are a perfect fit for another batch of butter-soaked doughboys. Each one gets a full coating on the outside, but the name of the game is cookies and cream.
I'm piping the doughboys with this vanilla bean cream cheese filling. That, combined with the dark chocolate cookie, I think that's my favorite part.
Yes, scholars agree. The best part of the cookies and cream is indeed the cookies and cream.
And then to finish it off, because we think it's beautiful, we drizzle it with melted white chocolate. Cookies and cream doughboys, get them before they sell out because they will.
The cookies and cream doughboy is really fluffy, but also like the cream inside, it's delicious, so good. And the fresh baked cookies that are crumbled on top.
I like the cream filling. That's probably my favorite part, and then I need milk afterwards.
The outside's pretty chocolatey. And like when you take a bite and then the filling just falls down, it's messy!
It's like a cake and a donut got married and had little cookie babies. This is good.
No diss to donuts, but on the other side of the tracks, you might find something even better at Baker Miller. We've seen a so-called soup donut, but what about the rest of the dinner menu? Austin, Texas has you covered.
We've got donut burgers, we've got chicken sandwiches that are on donuts, Frito pie on a donut burger.
Toss the rule book and the cookbook. At this donut shop, anything goes.
You can't go wrong when it's on a donut.
A donut is quite simply the best way to start your morning. But in Austin, Texas, one bakery keeps the dough rolling through every meal of the day with a straightforward philosophy.
If it tastes good, it looks interesting, then we'll throw it on a donut.
In 2013, owner Ryan Palmer upgraded from an Airstream trailer to a brick-and-mortar bistro and opened Gordo's Public House. Glazing right past frosting, Gordo's serves just about every sandwich, every meat, or even an entire Thanksgiving dinner between two of their savory big fat donuts.
Donuts are a component of probably 99% of the menu. We've got donut burgers, we've got chicken sandwiches that are on donuts, Frito pie on a donut burger.
Donut holes, we covered them in syrup and fresh coconut. Excellent.
You can't go wrong when it's on a donut.
Menu competition is fierce, but first in the ratings is the Ron Burgundy Donut Burger. It's kind of a big deal.
The Ron Burgundy donut burger incorporates a lot, throws in the whole kitchen sink, wedged in between two of our golden donuts.
And those donuts are mandatory.
Sometimes people ask for it, like, you know, on regular bread or something like that.
We're not here for regular bread paradise.
Here, you know, we're unapologetic and we only serve donuts. So everything's on a donut.
Rather than traditionally sweet cake donuts, head chef Ruben starts the Ron Burgundy frying a batch of Gordo's savory yeast donuts.
Most customers will typically just get the plain donut, but we're not opposed to glazing those donuts. That's a little insider tip.
After dripping dry, they're coated with spicy guacamole and mayo, then topped with tomato and cilantro. With the bed made, Ruben sears a 1/3 pound all-beef patty with slices of melted American cheese, along with a wad of crispy bacon and one very runny egg.
When you take your first bite and that egg yolk breaks and drips all over the entire burger, it's like a beautiful gravy that just coats the entire burger and makes it absolutely delicious.
It all flies from flat top to burger, and boy, that escalated quickly.
It's incredible. The donut makes all the difference because they're fresh, crispy, airy, and it pairs perfect with the burger they created.
Oh, look at that guac, dude. Made for Texas.
The perfect amount of messy. The runny egg is awesome.
It's very messy and totally worth it.
Don't act like you're not impressed. But if the Ron Burgundy feels a bit too healthy, how about something more true to Texas, like the Dirty South? A full serving of chicken fried steak over a side of fried mashed potatoes served on what?
On top of a donut.
On top of a donut, on top of a donut. We got it.
It's all donuts. It's all about donuts.
Donuts and steak. For the Dirty South, it's a half-pound cube steak, dredged in flour, seasoned with secret spices, then deep fried. Sorry, chicken fried to crispy perfection.
Really, what goes better with steak than potatoes? Rather than just having like a traditional side of mashed potatoes, why not turn it into a pancake, put it on the grill, and then just make it another layer of our entree?
Next, Ruben starts stacking. Donut, potato, and chicken fried steak are absolutely smothered in hot white gravy, topped with a fiery cranberry habanero jam and sprinkled with parsley, forming basically an entire dinner on a donut.
It's got everything you're looking for. Southern style food, spicy, it's comforting. I want to take a nap just looking at this.
It's delicious.
It's sweet and spicy. Gravy's smothered all over it. Chicken fried steak is a Southern staple, and this one is the bomb.
You can keep eating them and eat the whole thing and go, wow, I can't believe I ate the whole thing, but it is just delicious.
So when you sit down for your next meal, take a page out of Gordo's menu and put it on, or right in between a big fat donut. We've come full circle and arrived at our donut destiny. With a luscious look at the whole picture, one thing's clear, donuts ain't just for dessert. So whether you just woke up, need something sweet, or are sitting down for dinner, there's no reason your next meal can't be a delectable, delicious donut.